Hey, what's up guys, Overture here, and this is another one of those Askreddit videos. Askreddit is a subreddit that I frequently visit. I like to see the discussion and see all the questions and just read the stories that people have on the subreddit. It's very interesting to me, and there's this one thread I came across that when I thought about it, I wanted to talk about it. It was something that was very important in my life, and I wanted to let you guys know about it. And the thread was, what is the best experience you've got by moving out of your comfort zone? And for those of you who don't know what a comfort zone is when you do something that you're sort of not comfortable with, you don't feel like it's something you would normally do. That is moving out of your comfort zone. And for me, my comfort zone, I like to be sort of in my own element. I like to be in control of what I do. I like to be sort of alone, and that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm alone or I don't like to have friends, stuff like that. But anyways, that's besides the point. I like to be in my own element, in my own room, in familiar places, sort of just doing what I normally do. It's how I conduct my life. And one of the things I did to get out of my comfort zone, it's something that I decided I wanted to change about my life, because I was working at this job for about a year and a half, and things weren't going well in the job. I was starting to not really care, and I was starting to get in trouble for doing stupid things, and it was not something I wanted to do. And I met this girl, and we started dating, and she told me about this summer job that she used to do working at carnivals up in Northern California, and I decided, that sounds pretty cool. What if I tried to do that? So what I did was I put my 2 weeks into my job that I was working at currently, and once that was over, I moved up north temporarily with my girlfriend, and we decided to work all those carnivals. And what I basically had to do was I worked at a stand that sold shaved ice cream, all that good stuff. So I was basically a cashier, but I also made snow cones for everybody, and it was sort of weird at first. I never lived in an area where I was gonna be with a lot of people all the time. I lived in this like huge RV type thing that had a bathroom, and there was 4 other people living there, so I had no alone time, and I was basically with somebody always, and they were people that I never met before. So I went into it thinking, you know, I'm not gonna fit in. You know, I'm a city boy going to the country life, selling snow cones, and I'm just not gonna fit in at all. But actually, surprisingly enough, that wasn't the case at all. The people that I met were actually very friendly, and the people that I worked for were really great people. You know, you think about people owning a shack at a carnival, and you think, you know, they're probably rednecks who don't have very high education, they're missing teeth. But no, these people were very well off. They were very educated. They were just good, down-to-earth people that did this as their career for the summer. They like to make extra money, so they went around to different places and sold their trade. And it was a fun experience. There was one guy I met my first day. He was sort of like passive aggressive, like a don't annoy anybody. You know, people like to be alone, like you know, just kind of warning me. But after a while, he got to know me, and he realized that I was a pretty cool dude, and he was cool also. And we got together really well. And what this whole trip basically taught me is basically how to, you know, live my life, be more open, just enjoy sort of the little things, because I went into it, you know, I didn't want to bring any technology. I didn't use my phone throughout the whole summer. I didn't bring any video games or anything like that, and I'm a tech guy. I love playing on my phone, playing Xbox, playing my DS, and I wanted to go out there to sort of live the simple life, just not worry about those sort of things. And it sort of gave me a newfound enjoyment. Like, I never used to read. I hated reading. Even in school, I never read anything. And I read probably 4 or 5 books throughout the trip. And it was a good experience overall. And it taught me how to interact with people. I worked at an amusement park, obviously, so I kind of knew how to talk to customers and guests and sort of all that. But this trip sort of taught me how to get to know one another and sort of not care about, you know, normal stigmas, because more often than not, the bathroom in the RV, like, I had a shower, but it was almost always cold water, so we would have to use these public bathrooms that were there at the parks, and you know, you sort of had to have a strong stomach for that. It was not something that anybody could do. It was very journey. Everybody did it. It was a raunchy experience, but you know, I'm not really like that. I like to see that I change, and I kind of like to enjoy more the outdoor sort of thing. I kind of like getting in gritty and dirty and all that good stuff. But that's besides the point. All in all, it was an amazing trip. I taught a lot, and it made me realize what I actually enjoyed, because before I was just some nerd, but now it's just like, you know, I like to go out and explore. I like hiking and all this. It kind of changed my perspective about the world, and I feel like that's something that people need to go through. You know, people need to do things more to get out of their comfort zone and just experience new things in life. That's something that I often frequently tell people, and including my friends. But anyways, that's my story of how I got out of my comfort zone and what I learned. It was a fun experience. I encourage you guys to go try something like it. Just try getting out of something that you're used to doing. Get out of the old rhythm, song, and dance every day, in and out, what you do, and just enjoy what you do. But anyways, it's been Over Your Soul. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me about your experiences. I want to read them. Anyways, have a good day.